The first question to ask yourself when picking up a hero shooter is, who should I play? In Strinova, at the moment there are 18 characters, who all have their own primary gun unique to them. These characters are split into 3 groups. 5 characters are in the PUS, Painting Utopia Security, being characters you can only play on defense, along with Yugiri, who has been announced but is not yet playable. 7 characters are in the Scissors, characters you can play only on offense. 6 characters are in Urbino. These characters can be played on both offense and defense. Out of these 18 characters, they are also split into 5 different roles: Duelist, Sentinel, Support, Vanguard, and Controller. You should try all these characters for at least 3 games and really feel out how the character is to be played. I am making this video to aid your selection of these characters. Duelists. Duelists are your frontliners, the entry fraggers. This may seem counterintuitive, but the characters aren't necessarily supposed to be the players with the highest amount of kills, but they should be the characters that are starting the team fights and taking space. These characters are Aika, Ming, Fuchsia, Flavia, and Baimo. A duelist's weapon and ability combo, or kit, revolves around aiding the player to get kills. These tools are used to allow the player to engage more aggressively. This can allow their team to punish players more effectively and gain map control. The Strinova wiki defines this role in a short sentence: seize the initiative, control the pace of the battle, and swiftly decimate enemy forces. Sentinels. Sentinels are the more defensive characters. They are played at a slower pace for the most part, and are used to slow down a push or help control an area. These characters are Michelle, Audrey, and Nobunaga. A Sentinel's kit consists of abilities that assist the player in denying enemy aggression. Their weapons thrive in the medium range. If a player does not respect the Sentinel's kit, the Sentinel will easily punish their opponent. The Strinova wiki's description is: set up defensive positions, support your allies, and disrupt the enemy's attack. Support. Supports are exactly as they sound. They support their team. Their abilities are mostly to aid in healing or buffing their team. Aside from Kokona, support should be played in close proximity to their team to directly buff their allies. These characters are Bragrans, Celestia, and Kokona. A support's kit is based around aiding their team. When assisting the team in a push for space, the supports should be focused on aiding the allied frontline. This can keep their allies healthy and at good combat effectiveness. The Strinova wiki's definition is to keep the team in good shape, improve its power, and enhance its combat capabilities. Vanguard. Vanguards are characters with the ability to gain information on the other team through scans. This allows friendly players to see enemy players on the minimap or through walls without putting their life in jeopardy. These characters are Galati, Laween, and Konami. A Vanguard's main goal is to acquire information. Their kit includes an ability to achieve that goal from a safe area. A team is bound to fail without necessary knowledge of enemy positioning. The team should always be following up a Vanguard's ability using game knowledge, whether that is to engage in a team fight or disengage and rethink the attack or retake. The Strinova wiki tells Vanguards to acquire intelligence, expose the enemy's intentions, and help the team find an avenue of attack. Controller. Controllers are characters that use their abilities to gain control over the map space. In my opinion, this is one of the most essential picks in the game. A controller's ability may consist of blocking vision and LOS, or lines of sight, of the other team, allowing the friendly team to gain map control. These characters are Madalena, Yvette, Meredith, and Raichi. Controllers should be using their abilities to cover important vantage points from the other team. This allows the allied team to keep or take more map space without potentially losing more assets. Coordinate and communicate what lines of sight you plan on blocking. This way your team knows what space will be easier to control. The Strinova wiki urges players to modify battlefield terrain, undermine enemy strength, and secure strategic advantages. Based on these definitions I have provided, you may be able to figure out what character you may want to play. But this is not the only thing you have to think about. You may find yourself in a game where the character you usually pick has already been taken by someone else, or maybe the character you prefer can only be played on offense or only on defense. This is why you should know a few different characters and their abilities. Hopefully soon I will be able to continue this educational series and display each role to their full potential. After completing each role, I will dive more into character-specific topics. I hope you enjoyed the video and learned something to help you find the characters that fit you best. If you would like for me to do a VOD review of your game to give tips on how to improve, I will link my Discord where you can request coaching. If you have any questions, please leave a comment or find me on Discord. As always, have a good one. Peace.